Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new to the channel, hi. Um, as you may know, I play games on the highest difficulty, usually, and this one's not going to be different. I will be playing Divinity Original Sin, Enhanced Edition, so I'm also going to be playing Divinity Original Sin 2 after this, and I'm planning to do Baldur's Gate 3 when it comes out. I really like the idea of D&D. It's not a matter of everybody's doing it, so I have to do it. No, I really like the idea. I even made some profiles for it, but I never actually found people to play with. So, and the ones I did manage to play with were from America, and they only could when it was past midnight for me. That's not really an option. So yeah, I've played until I was level 6 or 7 before. I remember that, and I think I was a role called Shadowblade. I moved a lot and I backstab people. That was pretty much it. And I do know paintings were worth a lot of money. So I'll probably be stealing a lot of those too. I will be playing another role than the Shadowblade role, just to have something new. I found that wizards or sorcerers or whatever, anyone who could cast spells was a good position. So yeah, I know the screen looks a little dark for me and you can't really see the game yet. Come on, game. Okay, there it is. So yeah, there is no continual load. I deleted everything as to avoid accidentally loading the Shadowblade playthrough. The Shadowblade, I think it was Shadowblade. I'm just gonna keep calling it Shadowblade. Role. So yeah, so new game. I will be doing the single player. Let's see, Explorer mode. Prefer story or exploration. That's definitely not gonna be me. Classic experience, you'll need your wit, both in and out of combat, okay. Tactician, the foes you'll meet will be cunning, relentless, come in greater numbers, bombard you with nasty tricks and surprises. That's good. And honor mode is failure is not an option up to the stakes by adding... yeah. See, I was planning on doing honor mode, but now I see that I can only have one save and it deletes automatically. And I promised myself and told everybody else I would not be doing a one life playthrough of anything anymore in after Witcher 3. I'm gonna check if there is a difference, come on, if there is a difference between Honor and Tactician aside from that. So Divinity, Original Sin, Tactician versus Honor. Let's see, there is no difference between Honor mode and Tactician other than the one save thing. Okay, so I'm gonna be Tactician. I'm gonna go Tactician mode. Just because I'm doing a playthrough, and while it is a good idea to have characters actually die, I'm not planning to play the entire game again for a playthrough. Okay, so welcome to the character creation screen, name, appearance, and classes. Okay, I'm gonna keep the tutorial on because I have no idea. I already have a plan, so Battle Mage, Cleric, Enchanter. Huh, teleportation looks useful though. Fighter, Inquisitor. One ruling is gonna like a limb for maybe hold on, but bird touch. Knight, Ranger, Rogue. Oh, it was no, there it is, Shadowblade. I was gonna say it was the Rogue, but it was a Shadowblade. Okay, Wayfarer. What is this? Survivalist Practitioner of Magic. Okay, so pretty much anything magical is good for me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Witch and Wizard. Totally not balanced. Midnight Oil. Then again, it could go with an Enchanter. First turn the tides from afar, manipulating foes with powerful magic. Generating presence with bone, chilling powers, terrify friend and foe alike. Wand wielding. Does go head on. I'll probably get other party members like a ranger and someone to tank the damage. Yeah, I'm gonna make him a wizard, I think. I'm gonna customize her first. Yeah, personality determines if your hero has an opinion of its own. If you're not sure, leave it on no AI. But I do want them to have an opinion of their own. Random knight, rascal, maniac, judge, priest, free spirit. Okay, so I'm gonna go judge for her. I also have an idea on what her name is gonna be and all that. She will have dark hair. Seeing if there's anyone without massive face paints. Ah, there it was. Okay, judge wizard voice.
Careful!
I may have a blade or two that could use a honing.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Have I got anything that needs a good firing? What?
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Okay, go with wizard. Skin can... Yeah, I'm gonna keep that on golden touch. Head is good. Hair. Can I turn her around? Oh yeah, here I can. It's the buttons. Okay. Might actually go with hair 10. Though hair 1 is nice too. And hair 4 is nice as well. I'm gonna go with 10. Underwear. I mean, don't think I'm gonna see it often, but okay. There's just a little information about her. Intelligence, speed, perception, witchcraft, willpower, geomancer, neuromancer, charisma. Okay, I'm gonna customize that. Because I don't really want geomancer. My wizard is already gonna have that. So I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna give her hydrosophist for water instead. And then Seven Spider is gonna go with regeneration of rain. Healing or creating water surface. 4 turns cooldown, 5 turns cooldown, but I can put out fires. I'm gonna go with rain. Defense, do I need willpower? Improve saving throws against fear, mute, charmed, stunned. Could be useful, though I'm gonna see if I can put it in anything else. Craftsmanship. You don't need to be lore master. Don't need nasty deeds yet. You have a staff. Don't think that counts. Does not apply to really and stuff two-handed. Sword, axe, spear, or staff. Okay, so staff does count. 10% critical boost. No. Don't need defenses either. I think I'm gonna go with the second one in Witch. Yeah. Seems good. Personality, charisma is good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, then talents. I'm a pet pal, I can talk to animals, and walk it off reduces duration of status effects. If they have a bodybuilding saving throw, I'm not gonna use that one. Yeah, and boosting non-magical attacks is not gonna help me. Elements of affinity, escapist, fire, increases range of spells and scrolls by 2 meters, that could be useful. Decreases attitude by 20, gives a point in intelligence, don't need that yet. Dun. Okay, I'm gonna go with, where was it? Far Out Man? Yeah, Far Out Man. Okay. And then abilities, Oath of Desecration, bestow a damage boost upon an ally. I think I can do something else, Malediction. Weakens or curses an enemy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Vampiric Touch, heal yourself with the life force of someone else. 200% chance to do it, okay, but maybe I can use something else. I could get regeneration actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go regeneration for that. So I have a witch spell to weaken enemy so that the other one can deal damage. I'm gonna assume curse increases magical damage on them. I have no experience with the status elements. I'm just checking to see if it's recording properly. I also need to see where I'm gonna put my camera. I'm gonna keep rain and regeneration, that's good. Okay. Can I change hair color? That's what I'm wondering now. Okay, so apparently I don't see a way of changing hair color. Ah, there it is. Okay. So I was gonna go black, and I'm curious if I'm gonna go Raven's Wing, which is dark blue, or jet black. Yeah, I might go with this one. I'm gonna pick very, very obvious names. I'm gonna show them after. I'm gonna customize you too. Blonde haired Adonis. Where is it? There it is, with the beard. I'm gonna make him a loyal. I'm just gonna make him loyal, hoping that's loyal to me and not to someone else.
A whetstone. Quite useful for a war-weary blade.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Have I got anything that needs a good firing?
Gonna keep that. Also gonna keep Golden Touch. Then heads. I'm probably just gonna select for the mustache or beard. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be this one. Hair. Okay, so it's gonna be hair 8, and I am going to go white-ish with this one. Okay, that's too white. Mithril blonde. Silver Sunrise seems okay. Is there another one? Ooh, no. Moonstone white is too white. I could go pink. Nah, I'm gonna go Silver Sunrise. And his underwear, I'm gonna keep fair. Yeah, give him the same one. Okay. Could also go 2 females. Now I'm gonna keep a male and a female. Seems decent. Defense, I'm also gonna not give you willpower. Geomancer and Pyrokinetic, that's good. Personality, I'm going to give you... I think I'm going to give him leadership. Craftsmanship is Lore Master. Or I could increase Pyrokinetic or Geomancer again. Oh, and there were attributes. Oh, I need to check those with her as well. Damn. I'm gonna give him 1 leadership. And... Improves armor rating, decreases heavy armor penalty, but I'm not gonna give you heavy armor. Knockdown, burning, frozen, bleeding. Shield specialist, not gonna give you a shield either. Could give him nasty deeds and learn pickpocketing or lockpicking. Could be useful. No, this is harder than I thought. Baldur's Gate 3 was easier to select because it really used just D&D 5th edition. I think I'm gonna give him the bartering. Yeah, bartering. Okay, talents, Far Out Man, also range of spells, okay, is good, know-it-all, decreases attitude, increases intelligence. I mean, I could do that, or I could just give him Pack Mule and have him literally be my Pack Mule. Then here, intelligence increases elemental and witchcraft spells. Strength and dexterity are not going to be needed for him. So intelligence, constitution. I think I'm going to keep those as they are. I'm going to see if I have other spells. I could summon Spider. I'm going to go summon Spider. Do I have any fire ones? Burn my eyes. Burning touch. Okay, so he doesn't have anything from those stuff. Magus and bless. What is it? Bless the target removes curse. Eh. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it on Midnight, Oil Flare, and Summon Spider. Just so I have a third ally already before I find anyone else. Because I do know that it takes a little while before I find someone. And accept that. Except I'm gonna check her stats again for a second here. So the attributes are intelligence, constitution, speed. I am gonna remove 1 intelligence and give it to constitution because my maximum amount of action points will increase if I do that. So I'll accept. Okay, time to change their names. And of course, they're gonna be Morgana and Merlin. Yes, I know, very classical. Okay. So that should be fine. And I accept.
In the
I did
days
not
of
read what it
old,
said.
the sorcerers of
super dark.
Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Okay, so I do know Rivellon is also used in Divinity Original Sin 2. This cinematic is fun. I also have another screen I could turn on, but apparently it's not plugged into the computer, so I can't put on a white screen on that one.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The camp wants you up on deck.
Get him up.
Them gulls means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Counselor in. Source in a city like Cyseal, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Cyseal. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off in the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Okay, so cool cutscene. On the other hand, the mouth movements were pretty awkward, but then again, I don't know when the game came out, but it must have been a little while ago, seeing as there are many that came after. Because Divinity Original Sin 2 isn't even the actual second game. I remember there is a Divine Divinity and a Divinity 2 that was pretty, well, not connected to this in that way. Okay. So, welcome to Divinity. Click anywhere or hold the button to run. So I can run around like this. No mouse button to drag and okay. I'm gonna turn on screen panning. Game, I think. Real controls? No, not controls. Game? Offline, Tactician, autosave, dialogue. Dual dialogue? I don't know what that does, but it was turned on, so I'm gonna keep it turned on. I'm gonna show subtitles just to be safe, and enable edge panning, that's what I need. Possibly close-up dialogue, but I'm gonna keep it. Accept, okay, video, just checking to be safe, that's all good. Yeah, seems right. Oh, motion blur was on. I'm going to turn that off because that makes me nauseous as hell. Okay, and audio.
Oh, this place reeks of orc stench.
Okay.
Oh, this place reeks of orc stench.
Okay, that should be good. If not, I'll probably adjust in the future. So yeah, so you can click and hold to go about, or you can just select. And now it's following my character, but I can move it if I want to. Give myself following a party member, you can look around freely using the arrows. To recenter, press home or double click. Okay, so I'm gonna take from the wooden crate, gold on a double click, I have to access inventory, close the box. Right mouse and objects to see what you can do with them. So I have a golden grail. I can't do anything with it, I think. Underground in the power of Transform basic clothes and armors from simple cloth and steel to lavish gold, and he never ran out of cash again. Okay. Zandalor's trunks. Your grandmother always did advise you to buy underpants that breathe after all. I have no idea why they're useful. Some undead is good. Ocean. Okay, I am not gonna be reading many of these. So I'm just gonna skim over this. It's just explanation of what a source hunter is. My orders are to investigate the death of Councillor Jade in Cyseal. Nature is magical, or suspicious at least. And they've given me scrolls. Captain Watches, okay. And Merlin has Fireball, okay. And Resurrect, and all the rest is the same. There's nothing in the bags. Place objects in them by moving them. Object is held separately. Move the cursor to backpack. Select none that enter to place the object from your hand to backpack. Okay, so I'm just gonna be dragging stuff in there or not using it at all. Okay, I'm also gonna turn off helmets. I wanna see their faces. Okay.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
So I found a rain scroll.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
So Traveler's Journal. I feel a little silly for taking rain now that I got a free scroll from it, but okay. Read, rejoice, statues. I've granted my wish, whimsical nature, if this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next. Okay, so he believed a statue that talked. Click on party members that have exclamation marks above their heads to initiate party dialogue. To be clear, when I played this before, I really just blasted through it, as to not spoil myself for too many things,
Can you
so I didn't even
believe
get
this?
that.
The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things.
Also, yeah, the black thing, that's green screen all there. But, yeah, it's a very cheap one, so... as you can see, the green isn't always green everywhere. Jumped off a cliff at the behest of statues. Pure madness, I believe.
Agreed. Call me skeptical, but a little proof goes a long way for the rational mind.
Okay, so pragmatic. Some dialogues require you to voice your opinion. This opinion gives you a trait, which can result in a stat or ability bonus. Over time, your traits can change. I think they appeared here somewhere? Talents determine the character's unique features, select talents to complement the character's abilities and attributes. There it is. So traits assigned for opinions, consistent in their opinions, traits. Okay, so they can change. So I'm pragmatic, so I get crafting by 1. And the romantic would be lucky charm by 1. And abilities are capped at 5. Good to know. Okay. So I know what crafting is, but lucky charm determines luck in finding extra treasure and improves the offense rating. Oh yeah. Don't need that at all. I'm gonna be checking a lot of boxes. Oil flask, nice, because I have the fire boot. I'm not gonna go there yet, I know what happens there, and I'm gonna check this side first. I'm gonna get that shell. So yeah, you can press the left alt to see stuff. I don't need the shell anymore, I'm gonna get that one. So yeah. I do know what happens up here somewhere, because that is main story based.
Source hunters, how did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Okay, so the furthest I got was, I think the last thing I did was,
Arise, fair dead! Seize upon our enemies!
I think I helped the dog fight some wolves. That's the most recent thing I can remember from that, from the last time I played. Okay, so combat. Oh, there are 2 behind me too. Great. This is probably why it's Tactician Mode. Turn ends when you have no AP left. Okay. Yeah, those 2 behind me were not there when I played on normal, on casual. Order of the fortress from left to right, determining what order, okay. I'm explaining again for the people that have no experience with it, and I have a feeling it's way too loud right now. This is Hotbar, click on the skill icon, yeah, okay. Malediction, oh wow, that's a huge change. Jeez, stop and make it, can I examine without points? Okay, great. So 32. And will attack my back whenever I... Okay. Okay. I could use some of skeleton already. Because the first fight is gonna be probably the most difficult one. 11 to 21, that's 32. What does this one have? 42. Eee. I know I can only cast something once, so I'm gonna do this here. Per turn, I mean. And I'm gonna cast this one on this dude here. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then turn space. And then here I can cast the spider there. And that way I have something in my back to defend. Oh, and the spider is next. Okay, so great. Okay, so I could weaken them or I can just attack them. I'm gonna attack them. I missed. Okay, oh yeah, right, there was something else too, but I think that was in Baldur's Gate 3. I think something called loaded dice is automatically on, and I need to turn that off. Because otherwise it wouldn't be fair, and I cannot use fire magic right now. I'm already gonna die. How much does this cost? 5. Eesh. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast some of this one. And again, I can't use anything fire related right now. And 3 on that one. If I can kill that one already, that would be great. The spider goes into... Oh, great. I'm gonna check first. So, options, game, controller type, I don't need that. Difficulty zone, dialogue. No highlights, except for technical, rotating memory count. Okay, so nothing is turned on like that. Okay, that's good. Then it wasn't Baldur's Gate 3. So I could attack once, or I could use Weakening Spider Bite. I think I'm gonna weaken him. And I'm gonna examine again to see weak. What does it do? Strength -2, damage -50. Okay, so he deals a lot less damage. And curse is chance to hit. Oh, I thought I would be doing more damage, but it's okay. Is there a chance that goes down? Yeah, that deals fire damage, so the second I hit something, this is all gonna explode. I think I can do this. And then I would like to run away. I'm gonna go that way. Oh my god, I'm dying very fast. Jesus. Bleeding. I don't think skeletons can bleed. I'm just gonna clobber him. That one ran out too. Spider is doing its job, it's taking some hits. The skeleton is taking some hits too. That's not good. Please, no! Hit the damn
A little help here!
Okay, so one of the party members is low in health. I'm going to do this on myself. Okay, so I hit 15. Don't think I can have her run away without getting attacked. So yeah, good luck with that. Spider. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the spider can't do anything. My skeletal boy can. Yes, it's 100 experience.
I can see the
That's
white light!
not nearly enough to survive. I'm gonna take this potion. And I'm gonna run out of there. And he's dead. Never mind, I'm gonna die in the first fight. And I looked the wrong way for the camera. Resurrection scrolls, I'm dead. I'm so dead. And now poison. If he doesn't kill me, it's poison. Huh. Oh, right, I heal 15. Awesome. So I can press B for top down and that's handy. Not gonna be using that too often though. So I'm gonna wake you up. Oh, oh great. I'm gonna throw you there. And I'm gonna keep standing here for now. Okay, you need to heal. You don't have anything to heal. Okay. Blow it up. Then again, I think I do more damage with the other one. So 10 to 12, and this one is 14 to 18. Oh no, wait, there's a fireball. 10 to 20. Boom. And that does not explode anything. Oh, great. Yeah, I made a mistake and I'm dead now. The game gave me a second chance and now I pretty much ruined it. Great, my spider managed to hit something for once. I'm gonna... If I go there and attack him, I'll take damage in my back, but it's only for one more turn. Ah, damn it. That sucks.
Please assist me!
Yeah, she's gonna die. I'm actually surprised the spider is still alive. Oh, she's alive! 1 HP. She's dead. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put you next to me. And then this is fire damage, so it should explode stuff. I think. I'm not sure. I'm really hoping this works.
Dynamic force!
Yes, it did! It worked! Now I'm dead anyway. Oh no, he can't see me because it... Oh, it's a fog, so they can see me. Awesome. If I can just kill this one first, that'd be great. Then again, I could deal with those, with this one. How much HP does this do? 11 to 21. He has 8, so that should kill him in one hit. Okay. And then he can finish this one, I think. Warm fire damage, and this one just... I'm gonna cast this one so I have extra stuff left in my next turn.
A little help here!
Come on. Yes. I might actually survive this. Examine, I know.
A force of Nexus is within
Okay,
me!
this one's dead, and now the other one... Can I cast this again? I can! Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna do this over the fire so it starts burning immediately. There we go, burning damage. And I have not enough action points left, but he should die once he starts burning. And he's in the fog, so he can't see, so he needs to move through the fire. There we go. Okay, it's a good thing I went...
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get
Good
inside?
thing I went regeneration. So I'm gonna regenerate on myself.
I needed that.
I'm hoping the exclamation marks don't disappear. I'm gonna take the gold and the old cap. It's easier to grab stuff like this. Guess I'm gonna
Those
talk to him
thieves
now.
were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
You can't very well turn away such an obvious show of source. Let's investigate that too.
Indeed. For all we know, these dark-dealing thieves may be involved with Councillor Jake's murder.
Yeah, sure, that too. Definitely not, because I wanted to gain a few levels before I went to the city. Independent. Okay, and what does that give me? Independent gives me willpower. And obedient is leadership. Wait. You receive a willpower bonus whenever a character with leadership is inside, and this one you have an independent trait, willpower is increased by 1. Huh. I guess I do the same thing, but obedient only works when there is someone with leadership. Okay then. I'm also gonna cast it on him so that he heals. There we go. I'm actually gonna see what's over here first. Access the optional tutorial area by entering the dungeon behind you. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna die or anything, I'm just gonna walk around. I'm gonna explore a little. More shells. So I know there was something over here. This dude. Wow, he's still not alive again. There we go. Don't move. Okay.
Look! A wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this poor shell must suffer.
To be clear, for the camera and all that, it's really late today. So that's why it's so dark. I could keep this dark, by the way. It actually looks pretty good. Then again, it does give me a black square because I used the green chroma thing. And now you don't see any green anymore. Who are you, Sasha?
Holy Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores. An exiled shell, doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky, not his native, tender water.
You say that you are doomed.
My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only to claim they can hear the ocean? Of course they can hear her, the brats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long for.
Yeah. It seems strange that you can talk.
Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, for I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of their neighbor's fur.
You don't seem to remember the past very
Time
fondly.
is an indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes. But when your existence is one of misery, she becomes a lethargic hobby.
I also need to learn to wait until I'm done talking before I click, because they start immediately.
Oh, I remember ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces, and the sun-bleached dead merry children. All this I have seen, alive, alone, alas.
So it is the sea's embrace you long for.
Yes, yes, I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his hollow throne. Hurl me toward the water, swing me as far as your arm's strength gives lease, and treasure long sunk I will grant thee.
I should decide what to do with you.
What do you say, kind knight? Will you return the King of Pearls to the sea, so he may yield you long-lost treasure?
Kindness is its own reward. And then there's a promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him into the sea.
Agreed. Let's send him home.
I need to pronounce too. I said toe instead of toe.
Liberator, kind benefactor, bless me the might of your sea-bound fish. The sea, I have returned, where every wave feels like a mermaid's kiss. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
Hey, and 100 experience. I'm already halfway a level up. Water resistance and HP. Awesome. Equip. And I'm gonna cast my spell again. There is no limit to the spells aside from the cooldown when outside of combat, so I'm gonna abuse the regeneration a lot. And I do mean a lot. I'm gonna pick up the shovel. Another 30 experience, that's almost a level. I mean, one fight and 2 locations and it's a level. I completely skipped what it said. What that thing said, so yeah. I'm hoping it wasn't important, and if it was, well... I might see it in the replay afterwards when I'm editing. Drag items such as potions, scrolls, grenades, or special arrows from your inventory into the slot on your hotbar for easy access. Yeah, okay. The odd part is you need to actually select a waypoint before it registers, which opens this menu, even if you don't want to travel. So these allow quick travel. I don't know if they're... well, if they're special? No, unique. That was the word I was looking for. Unique to the enhanced edition, or if it was in the original game as well. And wow, everything got clearer. So there's a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna go back down and go into the ancient stone gate. I'm gonna get some levels because I'm gonna need them. Okay, we got all tutorial messages by viewing tutorial logs. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the rat. Ah. Okay, selecting the rat is not easy. There we go.
Do you like shiny gems as much as those other fellows? I admit the king's stone was pretty, but hardly as tasty as a nice crumb of stale bread. Oh well, whatever tickles your whiskers.
Turn down the volume for me a little, because that was very loud. Okay, so... just press right mouse, select attack to perform an action. Huh. Can I can actually destroy it, okay. All I've ever done with these is lockpicking. Rogue and Stout Hand Axe, okay, but I'm never gonna use that. Well, maybe my main tank. Move a container's inventory window by dragging it. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. Played until level 6 and I never even figured out how to do that. That shows how much attention I was paying. I just learned how to move objects right now. Well, the inventory menu. Objects themselves I knew. Oil flask. Yeah, I knew I can move them like this. But why are you twisting and turning like that? Okay, so that. I'm gonna check these a lot. 17 gold. Wheat is gonna be useful. I actually should be picking them up with Merlin. Or dragging them to Merlin because he's a pack mule. There we go. That's a trap.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept there.
See, instead of disabling them or just walking around them, boom. Merlin, why are you standing so close to them? Why? Why did you decide to run in front of me? There was literally no reason to do that. There we go, and boom. And rain.
Into the fray once more.
Just to turn off the fire. I think all the candles are gonna go out too. Yep, all the candles went out too. So yeah. That's why I wanted rain. Okay, so there's a chest there. I'm gonna use the alt again to see if there's anything here. There's a bone pile. Finding knife, okay.
This seems to be broken.
Yes, it was. Chest log doesn't seem very advanced. Find a lockpick to open it. There are lockpicks. Okay, open it by doing pick lock. Okay, so I don't think this is a pass or fail. I think this is an always success as long as you have the needed level. Empty potion vial. Multiple bracers. I don't need those.
I've always heard
I'm
there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
This is just information for Gravekeeper how to do his job. I just read those. Okay. That's a mushroom. What do the rats have to say? Come on, rat.
Has anyone ever told you you're as pretty as a starstone? I may not be able to see past your ankles, but I'm sure of it.
It started out very flattering and then it just turned to I'm basically just lying. Just to make you feel good. Okay. Search for a key nearby burial chest.
One man's trash is another man's
Accidentally picked up the chest. I don't think I've even realized that I could do that, but okay. Can I combine this, or combine with, oh, click or drag items into combinations? Well, I didn't know I could actually do that with a key. Huh! So double clicking was enough. Okay. X is going for him, Skull is going to him. I don't need this anymore. Technically, I don't need the key anymore. I think I'm gonna keep that in the backpack. This backpack was empty though, right? Yes, okay. I'm also gonna wear this because I have a little bit of armor extra then. He's getting the shovel, and the rope, and the wheat, and the axe, and the shell, and the knife, and the other shells. Okay, I'm gonna order by type. Okay. So yeah. Also completely out of the blue, but I was surprised that I only took 10 minutes or so in the character creation. Usually that takes me half an hour to do stuff like that. Ooh, poison flask.
I've spotted something.
Something hidden has been revealed. Higher your perception, more likely you are to reveal traps and secrets. Okay. But I think I'm gonna get that for a ranger. Left click and I'll take the door. Oh! That's one way to do it. I just click A and then that.
We made short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
If I cast my magic, it wouldn't matter. I think. I remember I fixed the weapons pretty often. I had one person with blacksmith on it. F5 to quick save, F8 to quick load. I don't know why it's telling me that, but I'm gonna save for just to be sure. And again with the rain skull. So I'm feeling a little dumb that I got those. I'm gonna click on him, and I want him to pick that up, but he doesn't have enough strength. Can I can't? No? Damn it. She's not gonna be able to either. Okay. That sucks. A water barrel is always useful. I am not even gonna cast Ring to this. I'm just gonna hit the water barrel. Oop. Did that do nothing? Oh, the barrel is just not destroyed yet. Okay, let's try it again. Oop. There we go. Oh, that doesn't. Okay, no. I'm just gonna cast Rain. I thought it was gonna clear more of the fire, but just get rid of all this. Check all the chests. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but it's useful. Lockpicks. I think it's gonna be useful. Because I can set it like down arrows. There's a chest here. Shafts. Nothing in those. There's a chest there.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
There's also a trap. Boom. Was poison. Check the boss first for me. Key. I'm gonna get it for the chest. Yes. Send to Merlin. I'm gonna have him equip that. Okay. Now our armor is at least a little higher. And I have leader, initiative by 5, and damage by 5%. Nice. There's some stuff over here. Fishing rod? Green fishing rod, two-handed weapon. What? How is it a weapon?
Ah!
Well, she's not happy with holding on to that. And now I have the hiccups. Great. Try using fire on poison surfaces or poison clouds, fire spells. Yeah, I know that. Great, hiccups. I was gonna say stream. This recording is not gonna last long if I keep getting stuff like this. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Merlin for a second and cast Flare. Now, was it because of a trap or anything, or is it just there? I'm gonna assume it's just there. Metal Temple Door Key. Oh, so it was necessary. Oh, and they dropped a Fireball Scroll here. For a second I forgot this was a tutorial dungeon. For a second I completely forgot about that. Okay, those are all broken. Check all the barrels, check all the things. You smelt it. And that will leave it. Okay. I am gonna read this for a moment. He who smelt it, and I think, yes, I can craft stuff now or use blacksmithing to do something. Okay, superior axe, and that's it. That's not a lot. I think they appear randomly and stuff, so it's possible that you've got a completely different one if you're playing it as well. Okay.
Well, what's this I've
Cast
spotted?
it. Place an object over the pit to stop the tunnel or cloud from spreading. Okay. Mug of water.
I've spotted something.
Arrowheads. Not blasting me. I'm gonna... Hello, I'm trying to move this. Yes, thank you. Okay, this one. Move right there. Move it a little further.
What's this? I found something.
I'm just hoping it doesn't blow up in my face. Because I don't know if traps can actually still damage stuff. 14, yes, I'm gonna equip that. But I will take this one with me to sell it. She looks pretty good in brown. Okay.
Shh! I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
I think if we both sneak, he'll come with me. Yeah, okay. If only one of the two is sneaking, then...
I feel uneasy here. I'd better keep my weapon at the ready.
Yeah. If only one of you is sneaking, then only the sneaking parties will move with them. So I don't really know why I'm sneaking, because I can literally just do this. There we go. And now my turn starts, so I still have my 3 things. I can do this. Can't see, so I'm gonna aim behind them so I can hit them. There it goes. And your turn, you do the same thing there.
Stay in combat!
Huh. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, the burning did enough damage, now I'm gonna make it rain. Oh, there was a...
Time to get your feet wet!
I'm drenched!
So that's one way to know that I'm actually doing this, that I'm playing and recording at the same time.
This
the
seems to be
lightning from the
broken.
game is literally lighting up my face. Nobody seems
This seems to be
work.
broken.
Pressure plates can be activated with your own body weight or objects. I'm gonna use an object. Same here. There we go. Did I come from there? I came from there. Ooh, another kettle. Cooking pot. Slang arrowhead. And those. I'm just gonna grab all of them, that's easier. Small objects are easier to just carry and then swap them out later with the other person. Do keep in mind you can play this multiplayer, that one person controls one character and the other controls another.
This seems to be broken.
Okay, and then here I need to pull them apart. I did do that in the past a couple times. And I can move there, go back to her, and move over here and put them back together. Okay, I'm gonna quick save, because this looks like a boss battle right here. There's a lot of surfaces and a grave. I was about to say, and there's a grave, so something is gonna probably come out. There's 2 more graves, so I'm gonna guess 2 more enemies. Or he's gonna revive 2 times.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead. A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it?
The what? Bloodstone, I know not what you
I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
And who are you?
In life, I toiled to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cyseal is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy.
So I'm actually here to help the people of Cyseal, so yeah, I met a trio of strangers, godlike figures, right in front of the entrance of this tomb. They seem to have a precious stone in their possession.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The Bloodstone, deliver it now and I may deign to end you quickly.
Yeah, I'll just take my leave.
Run if you like, Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Goodbye. And that's a fight. Okay, so that's water, and I think the oil has trouble with water. So I am just going to kill the little ones. So I'm gonna curse him. And then I'm gonna hit the little ones. Okay, so they're definitely weaker than my previous armies. I could kill one of them, or I could summon the spider right there, and then still kill one of them, and have a spider. Though I think I summoned it too close to Rage Queen, and I'm gonna get opportunist damage. No? Okay, I didn't. That's good. And not enough action points for Rage Queen? Oh, because I need to move a little bit. Typical. I could have just weakened.
I can't move!
I'm so glad he was not standing in water. I'm gonna... Okay, so I cannot hit the little one because... The same problem as... The advantage with aiming behind someone when you can't see them is the same as the disadvantage when there's something standing in between. So I can only attack this dude right now. I'm gonna see if I can actually attack him. Yes. And that deals quite a lot of damage. I think it deals my staff's damage. Okay. Oh, he's dead.
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Okay. So stun is done. My spider is dropping poison. See, that's the good part about not having both of them stand in the same location. I'm gonna weaken you. Because I don't... Oh, weak failed. Great. Because I didn't want to deal with it. 5 AP. Okay. Don't think I do enough damage with my stuff here. I'm gonna do this and hope they're both standing in it then. And I don't think either of them is standing in it now, so I kind of screwed myself there. And boom. Yeah, neither of them is standing in it. But I did manage to have them not attack her too often. What if I do this? Okay, my spider does not ignite that thing apparently. I'm gonna kill you for a second right there. Oop. And I don't have enough action points. Okay, she lives. Still alive. I'm just gonna heal myself. The advantages of getting regeneration. So that's my turn. Spider is dead. I'm gonna attack you now. Nice. I deal a lot of damage for some reason. I know it's a tutorial dungeon, but the previous fight was so much harder than this boss fight. And I didn't even gain any levels or anything. Okay, use left all to highlight objects. Yeah, I know about that one. So she's still stunned. Key, potions, arrows, sword, and that, and a bow. Okay.
Here lies Master Ragequin's second apprentice, killed by dying.
I love the tombstones.
Here lies Master Ragequin's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
How big are the odds that the falling corpse was his second apprentice? They just died at the same time. Unless they only took one apprentice at a time, that's also possible. Getting very Skyrim vibes here, with the gates I can only open afterwards. So I'm gonna heal you again. Okay, so this is the downstairs of where I was. I think I skipped the tutorial dungeon. First time I played. So this is where I landed. This I can dig in this with a shovel. I do know that. Taking the shovel from Merlin. Magic Pockets. If any of your party members has an item that is required for progress, you can automatically transfer them to your inventory. Okay, so regeneration, I'm gonna give him that. Also gonna give him the knife. I think I gave him bartering earlier, I already forgot. So he's gonna be the one that sells stuff too. So, 2 crafts. I'm gonna get someone else to craft. I'm just gonna have my little crafting, blacksmithing slave puppy.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Let me just see if I can trade with a drunk one. Okay, I can trade with literally anyone, as long as that button appears. Okay, whether you wish to buy or sell. Okay, so that grenade could be useful. That's 213. That's a lot. He's gonna sell these for a second here. He has 51, so I need to lose 8. I'm gonna sell these. And I think that's gonna be it. Balance it out, say okay, and I have 51 extra gold. The stars don't matter right now. Okay.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horde in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Cyseal.
Right, I could have traded with Bibius too. So, who are you?
We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Rivellon.
Huh.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Okay, now I'm gonna trade with you. So he shares the same... Oh, Bibius shares the same thing.
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
I think. Yeah, they share and it's still Bibius. So they both count as Bibius when trading. Okay, so you are liberators, you say.
Aye, a noble word for watchdog that, for that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Huh.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
I wouldn't exactly agree with that, but okay.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bidius?
Well, seems like you've been enjoying a drink or two.
Ever cat the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
Right. We are here on Source Hunter business. Here are my orders.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
Fair.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
Okay. So this is a cooperative dialogue. It allows you to roleplay discussions between the two main characters. Did you say anything else? Nope, okay. The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Captain, come along.
Hey,
Not
level.
far from the city.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to the dog first. Oh, I can't. I need to level first. Okay. So Morgana, improve spells and stuff. Action points. Maximum is 13. Start with 8. Get 6 every turn. Intelligence. from low intelligence. Okay, so I need to increase my intelligence a little bit. Okay, and that's now 100%
Pass
instead
the
of
bottle, would
minus
you,
10.
Junius? My throat's dry.
Again?
And I
This is a
could
single
get one
malt,
of these,
imported all the way
but
from
I
Hawkesbury,
think
you know.
I am going
It
to
ain't the
go for
local big swill
telekinesis.
they sell for ale.
Because that makes it
Single
possible to
malt,
grab stuff
my
from a distance and
stubby
even
You've
have
been
it
had by one
items,
of them
so I
smooth
would be able to
talking
grab a barrel and
salesmen
transfer
again.
it to another person.
Give here before I
So
sober
I'm
up.
going to get telekinesis. And then Merlin. I'll increase his intelligence too. And I'm gonna keep his point for Geomancer or Pyrokinetic afterwards. So another one. Okay, by type. Okay, and I'm gonna talk to the dog.
It's not that I'm not happy with Junius. It's just that Bibius is always dropping juicy scraps. Ah, well, you know what they say. The grass is always grayer.
Colorblind dog jokes. Please. Crafting and cooking with Maradino. I don't think I need to actually... Because girls will put ribbons on bows on their clubs and axes. Okay! The Bachelor's Guide to Crafting, yeah, okay. I don't think I need to read all of this pizza sauce to get them, so I'm just gonna get new recipes from the ones with an image like that on the front. So I am not gonna actually read them, I'm just gonna select them and close them. I am gonna give you these things because you are my pet new. So yeah. I'm also gonna give you rain 2 times because I have rain already. Okay, that should be good. And then they should be joining me. So I'm probably gonna play until I reach Cyseal and talk to the wizard. And then after that I will see how the sound was and all that, and someone's fighting. Okay, they're fighting. 8 to 16 damage. Air. Damage lost. So yeah. So yeah, now I should... There we go. I picked up the water barrel and now I can transfer it to him. And that way my pack mule has a water barrel.
Let the source hunters handle their big brutes.
They don't want to fight. Sword. Bow. Okay, I am gonna save. I'm also gonna add the rule that if I do save before a fight, I do have to fight almost immediately. So no, oh I lost the fight so I'm going back to level up. No. I lost the fight, I'm gonna do the fight again. Do I have anything for this? I mean, I could blow that up.
Try to resist this, worm.
Almost blow that up. Oh, I didn't even see you next to me.
Missed!
Damn, if I'd known that. Yeah, I'm already making mistakes. This is not gonna go well. Okay, so I'm gonna do... I mean, I could use number 4 on that.
Stand
and
down
flare.
before I put you down.
Oh, I don't even need a flare. Okay, I can still use this. And I hope it hits the flame and then.
Waste not a drop
Yes,
of this
okay.
precious oil.
So I've made a lot of burning there, and they can't see me. The only real downside is this one standing next to me. I also don't know if I get experience from killing when an NPC kills something. I'm not sure if I get experience from that. Because your trooper is getting... I do get experience. Okay, I got 130. That's good. Just my back out a little because my back is starting to hurt. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal myself. Screw you. I'm just gonna heal. Shaman. cultist trooper. Just hoping the Legionnaires are smart enough not to walk into the fire. And they're healing. Oh, use a potion. Okay. So if they walk through the fire, they take a lot of damage. I'm gonna summon this spider. I think I could kill this one first. I'm gonna check its health. 94. Never mind. I'm calling the spider right here. It'll move if it needs to. Maybe it gets backstabbing bonus, but I highly doubt it. Flanked. Okay, so I do get some bonus. There we go. Yeah, the thing is, the enemy is smart enough not to walk through fire, unless it's literally surrounded by fire, and it takes damage every 1 meter, I think? I'm not sure. Okay. I deal almost no damage. What happened to Merlin? Why is he suddenly so far in the back when it comes to turns? I thought he was right there with the spider. Whatever. 4. And I'm gonna cast Fireball right there. I shouldn't hit any Legionnaires. There we go. And the young orcs are both dying. The second they move, they die. Unless, of course, the Legionnaire kills them first. Okay, I'm not counting an attack of opportunity as dying, as moving. Okay, so friendly AI is dumb enough to walk into fire. Good to know. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Into the fray once more.
That's also a lot of healing.
You were right there.
Okay, my spider is actually doing a lot of damage now. Okay, so I don't think I can hit any enemy. That costs me 3. Okay, so also notice how there is a red triangle over the spells that are not that you won't be able to cast once it's out of once you move and wouldn't have enough action points left. Same goes for if you want to cast a spell. Okay, so I can move up to there. Cast it on the shaman. That's not a lot of damage. Getting a lot of low rolls, and yes, I will be referring to them as low rolls. Okay, so he's burning. They're fighting a lot over there. Can't hit you anyway. I'm going to move to here. I'm going to try to cast this on the Black Cultist that I can't see. There we go. The downside with aiming behind them is that if they are just leaning left or right, then yeah, there's a good chance that they are gonna survive. Sending my spider over there. Hopefully it takes spider. Nope, it attacks Merlin. Great. Okay then, I'm gonna increase the range of the fire. There we go, now they're burning. I'll be killing the shaman now. Okay, it lives, but it's dead anyway in the next turn when it burns. Or if an enemy, if an ally, a legionnaire. Yeah, that's Black Hole dead. Okay, and now just the Orc Shaman remains. I'm just gonna cast this, because the spider can finish it. It should be able to finish it.
It never rains but it pours, eh?
Oh.
Did you see that?
Well, it's
Those
still
orcs
burned
had
from
a
a little.
human commander.
How very curious. And how very disquieting.
I will be taking the antique plate armor, thank you very much. I'll also be returning to Bibius and the other one.
I am restored.
Because there is gonna be a cutscene there. I saw the other Legionnaire walk there. Special type of weapon, in addition to the normal damage type, there's our special kit skills. Look at the type and assign a skill to the whole bar. Okay. Don't know what I'm gonna use wood for, but I'm taking it anyway. I think the bodies are just gonna have teeth on skulls, if they have anything at all. Food. Gonna heal you again too.
Taken before his time.
So yeah, they clearly have nothing in these dead bodies. Nope, nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Bibius and Junius for a moment and see if they're getting scolded by the other Legionnaire for why they weren't there. Probably some excuse like, we can't leave the bridge, it's our post. Tomato, I can make pizza. I think. I have water, I have flour, I have tomato. Yeah, he's definitely scolding them.
Unbelievable! You watched your brethren be slaughtered while you twiddled your thumbs?
Well, we're all orders to guard the bridge, or not?
Didn't even come back the first time. I just guessed what they were gonna say.
Hail, Source Hunter! Why? I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you.
Anything to trade? Nothing useful apparently, okay. How much is this worth? Oh, it's not worth a lot, but it has a pretty big armor rating. Huh. I'm gonna keep the air staff in case I find something that is earth resistant. Why was there a human fighting alongside those orcs?
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. The man among orcs. He'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer.
Okay then.
Whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Cyseal?
I'm not even gonna ask anything else from him. I'm gonna see if the dog has anything else to say.
It's not that I'm not happy with Junius.
That's the same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna keep moving. I thought that was an enemy for a second. I'm actually not sure if you can see the mouse. You should be able to. Or the cursor. I still call it the mouse. I don't see anything there. Okay. Yeah, they're still running to the gate. Is that more? Charmed Orc. How did I not see that the first time?
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
Don't mind me, just gonna trade with you for a second there. Gonna sell these two. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep them so that I know I've already read them. Gonna sell the hammer. Gonna sell the wand. Okay. And then Merlin with his bartering. Shells, here, there. All these weapons, that thing. Kettles, skull. Well, the tooth I can still use. I think that's gonna be everything. Okay. I'm gonna get an identifying glass. And I don't think I put any points in fire. Yes, I did. I think I did. Burn my eyes, burning touch, firefly. That's a good one. I'll go fire, wildfire, flare. I already have that fireball. Self-immunity. I'm gonna double that for a second. If your lore master ability is high enough, you'll be able to identify items. Press right mouse button to identify. Okay, I'm going to check for a second. And his stats, personality, nope, skills. Okay, so he doesn't have that, but I can do 3 novice. I think I have 1. Yes, I have 1. So I am going to play it again, and I'm gonna get... Where was it? Firefly. That's a lot of money though. Okay, found the skill book, ready to unlock. I think I can go through here and drag it to him, and cannot learn Firefly, level isn't high enough. I thought I could... Oh! Oh, did they mean 3 novice spells in general? 3 novice, 0 depth, 0 master, geomancer skills. I should be able to learn that. Learn and use 3 novice, adept or master pyrokinetic skills. Yeah, so why can't I learn that? Oh, it requires level 3. Oh, actual level. Oh, I thought pyrokinetic level. It shows that I have no experience with mages. Okay.
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Cyseal. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned here by a cat?
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Also, are those nunchucks that he's using? I didn't know there was a weapon in the game. I noticed that only just now. Please tell me more about the murder.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
Now the question is, was he originally a cat that could turn into a human after a while, or is it a human that managed to turn into a cat? Because he seems to really like being a cat.
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
And where can I find the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Cyseal proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
A councillor has been murdered, so I assume there are some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts.
Of course people start immediately blaming the wife. Why not?
She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
There's something else I'd like to discuss. It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
And what exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
From what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had problem with marauding orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Do tell me a bit more about this cat trick of yours. It's intriguing me.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters.
For a moment I forgot I was recording.
Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Cyseal.
Okay.
And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go and see that Aureus chap Arhu mentioned?
Okay, I'm gonna do something else first, and that is because I know it's there and I did fix it the first time. I accidentally may or may not have attacked them, but I clear the ship and I can just cast Rain. I get free experience. Or respect, I'm not sure. Yeah, 900 experience out of nowhere, and suddenly I'm 3/4 into level 3. Can I get that chest? No, I think that's gonna be all for this part. Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the waypoint there and then I'm gonna end it. So first I'm gonna see what's in the chest. What's in the box? Arrow, leather armor, and a wand. Okay. It's actually pretty decent. Don't see anything else here on the docks. Ooh, a chest. Yeah, no. I'm gonna... It's gonna happen a lot. I keep watching there for the camera, but it's over there, so... yeah, this is gonna happen a lot. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go somewhere and finish it, and then I'm going to first digress a little bit. So I'm gonna pull that closer.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a road?
I have telekinetic abilities. Why can't I move the... What? How? How? I have telekinetic abilities. Can you...
I don't know how you did that, hocus pocus, but boy, am I grateful. Nothing worse than seeing a fine vessel like that disappear beneath the waves.
How about that burning ship?
I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the arch shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
Because I want that chest, but apparently I can't reach the chest no matter what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna go off there. Choo. Okay, so the waypoint shrine. 90 experience again. Okay. And they're leveling up equally, so that's good. Also notice if one of the characters is dead and you kill something, they don't get experience. Which on one hand I understand, on the other that's a lot of experience loss right there. So yeah, I think the camera is in a good position for this game, where it is now.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rock.
Well, that sucks. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this part. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you want to see more, come back. Subscribe if you want notifications on when something goes live. Usually it's the day after. But yeah, there might be a little delay in there. For example, I was just a little while ago, I was away for about a month because I moved and I got COVID. The not so strong version of it, so I was fine. But still, it made me exhausted and I couldn't even look at a computer screen. So yeah, that's gonna be all. If you all like the video and you like, I've already said that, I'm just gonna end here. Bye!